Nestlé provides you with tastier and healthier everyday choices to enhance your quality of life. Nestlé, good food, good life.
Radio 2000 caters to all cultures across the South African landscape. It's a unique adult contemporary radio station and is in the process of launching a brand new identity.
So as I have it, it's 5:30 in the morning, and while you're still snug and sleeping in bed, the Radio 2000 breakfast team are up and ready to wake the country up. But getting up that early, I wonder what they have for breakfast.
Justice Ramahlola is the host of the Radio 2000 breakfast show. For a guy who accidentally fell into radio during his university days, Justice is doing well at the helm.
Justice, for those that don't know, what sort of time are you getting into studio?
It's not the kind of information you like to share. It's too scary. Too bloody early. Yeah.
So given your morning routine, what's a typical breakfast?
It depends. Could be peanut butter with toast and coffee and maybe some fruits thrown in there. Yeah, depends on the day.
Because even in radio, a good man needs the support of a strong woman, Zai Khan brings her titles of mother, broadcaster and sports aficionado to the breakfast table.
Many women say they're too busy to make breakfast. It's a rush around the household in the morning. What are your thoughts on that?
I can relate to that. I mean, I also want breakfast on the go in my house. There's no time to prepare anything from scratch. So please, if there's something out there, please let me know, because I would so go with that.
What are the components of a healthy breakfast?
Healthy components of a good breakfast should comprise some carbohydrate, a little bit of protein, and a little bit of healthy fat. And these can come from a vast number of things. We can look at high-fiber cereals, for instance. We can look at a whole grain, low GI bread. Protein could come from, say, your yogurt or milk. And then the fats, the healthy fats, you could use things like avocado, olive oil, those types of things.
So what happens if you skip breakfast?
Your blood glucose levels drop. And when you then do eat something, your blood glucose levels will then rise substantially and then crash quite soon after that. People who skip breakfast, they tend to eat more during the day. They tend to actually take in more calories, and they tend to have a lot more food cravings than usual.
Robin, you know my breakfast. You know my schedule. I mean, how am I doing? Is it bad? Can I improve?
Starting off with coffee in the morning, it's a very common thing. A lot of people want to have it because it gives them that boost in the morning. If you are going to have a cup of coffee, follow it with 1 or 2 glasses of water. In terms of breakfast, peanut butter and toast, not a bad option at all, but you can improve that. So instead of going for a regular brown bread, try and choose a low GI seed bread. That's going to sustain you for a lot longer. And then alternatives for your peanut butter, you could choose things like a low-fat cheese. You could add some hummus to your toast, put some sliced tomato on it, including something that's a little bit of protein, a little bit of healthy fat. Those are good combos.
Now, when you're this busy, I mean, it's too early. Is there things that we can do that quick?
You could go for a smoothie option. There are quite a lot of low-fat, ready-made smoothies on the market. Otherwise, you could make your own. But if you don't have time for that, there's also the option of going for a high-fiber, low-GI cereal, which you can quite easily add a bit of milk and water to, shake it up in a little shaker, and drink that like a shake. Otherwise, fruit and yogurt, a few nuts, that's always a good go-to.
Now that you've told me things that help and work, I have to know them and know where I can keep them so that I grab them when I leave in the morning. So it helps in that sense.
There are simple rules for breakfast. Make sure you have the right components. Keep it simple if you have a busy morning, and plan ahead so you don't skip this meal.
There we go. So I have it under Robin's good authority that you can still start today with an informative, entertaining breakfast show. But it must be coupled with an energizing and healthy breakfast so you can focus better, feel better, and function better, proving that breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Nestlé provides you with tastier and healthier everyday choices to enhance your quality of life. Nestlé, good food, good life.